To the night in college hoops, highlighting ESPN Super Tuesday. Number 5 Michigan State at 21st ranked Purdue Sparties. You can see 6-0 in Big Ten road games this season. The best start in school history. Also, as you can see, Robbie Hummel is back, playing with a stress fracture in his back, and he was starting and hitting. Had 9 points in the first half. Purdue led by 3 at the break. Let's go to the second half now. First possession of the second half. Kalen Lucas had all sorts of problems. He was just 2 of 11 shooting, and they got picked there by Chris Kramer. Purdue up 5. Here's Hummel, gets the steal, finds E'Twaun Moore, making it look easy. Purdue up 11. Very tough at home in the conference. Lewis Jackson there, the steal to Marcus Graham. Hummel now on the bench, enjoying the action. Michigan State would commit 22 turnovers, tying a season high. Purdue's defense had a little something to do with that. Here, Green finds Jawan Johnson. Johnson had 17. Purdue's first home win against a top 5 team since 1992. For 11, Marquette. They're 15-0 at home this season, defeating their opponents by an average of 19 points. Hosting Seton Hall. Second half up 8. Wesley Matthews finishes strong. Matthews at 24. Marquette by 10. Marquette up 14 under a minute to go. This is great. We love this stuff. Robert Frozena has yet to score a field goal on the season. Look at Marquette's bench. They're waiting for it. Frozena makes the layup. He should have been a top player.
Guys who can finish. They're taking on Maryland and Clemson on Tuesday night, and some great passing from the Tigers. Raymond Sykes finds Trevor Booker.
Well, Trevor Booker's a guy that can score consistently down low on the paint. He's a big guy that can score inside and out. Did a terrific job passing. Reese had 24 assists, Clemson, for the game.
Jeray Grant finding Booker. Is that dunk you very much? Clemson outscored Maryland 44-30 points in the paint. Second half, Clemson up by 5 and pulling away. Terrence Oglesby, who had a big night, had Booker clean one up there.
That's good basketball, both teams.
He had 4 offensive rebounds, 22nd chance points. Take another look at Booker getting it going, and there's a good-looking bounce pass to Grant. He had 3 assists, Booker did, and then over the shoulder to Casey Rivers.
Yeah, they really got a lot of points in the paint. The bench really stepped up tonight to have 34 points off the bench. Big-time win against a Maryland team that's trying to
Tried to ride it out against Vanderbilt, a team which did a good job on Meeks the first time these two teams played and held him, if you want to call it that, to 21. That's almost Hubert reminiscent of the shot he hit to beat Florida.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Jermaine Beal played great defense on him, but he is in such a great rhythm right now. Look at this. God, unbelievable range from three-point range.
Ashley Judd approved. Brad Tinsley answered. Vanderbilt on a 9-0 run to go up 39-30 in the second half. Now, this is a rare sight. Oh, Meeks airballed down by 11, and this is a case, Hubert, where he knew he had to shoot. He just didn't have any help.
Well, you have to really credit Vanderbilt. They've done a good job defensively in the first 2 games against him. Get this, in 2 games, he's had 47 points, but also he had to take 47 shots.
Lance Goldburn burns a goal from the corner. Vanderbilt up by 16. Meeks the 3. He would have 26. Back to single digits. 2 minutes to go. A.J. Ogilvy, do you come from a land down under? Finds Jeffrey Taylor. Vanderbilt wins it 77-64. Kevin Stallings on how they slowed down Meeks.
Let's go to the college game. 3rd-ranked North Carolina and NC State. Tyler Hansbrough and his bros, they've won 9 in a row. North Carolina scored in transition all game. That means, defense to offense. Hansbrough the steal, and all the way by himself. North Carolina was up 1 early on the second half. Danny Green's going to poke the ball away, leading to a Carolina fast break. Hansbrough, the nice save, back to Green, who finishes over Courtney Fells and the foul. Green had 19 points. Here's Wayne Ellington, more transition basketball. Hits a tough layup. Ellington, look at him hang in the air and avoid the block. Ellington had 16 under 4 minutes to play, up comfortably, making it look easy. Hansbrough can finger roll. He had 27 and 7. Tar Heels by 9.
Big East basketball, Louisville, Providence, Freedom Hall, Rick Pitino, plenty familiar with the Fry guys, who have not beaten the Ville since November of '77. Wayme Afejuco for 3. Got it. Sherrod Curry, how about you? All right, I'm out there. Spots up. From that spot, they'll give you 3. Afejuco, they'll only give you 2 for this, but that's a high percentage shot. Providence, 75% shooting in the first half, 18 of 24, but they led by just 1, which means if Louisville gets his act together, starts making things happen offensively, they got this thing. Terrence Williams does. They lock down on D as well. Jerry Smith, a little ball fake, little pump fake, hits the 3. Louisville goes on to win at 94-76, win that second half, 49 30. Let's hit the hardwood. Nationally ranked teams need only apply. Memphis wins 90-47. How'd they do it? Well, Willie Kemp was really pretty good. And then Robert Dozier, going to miss a jumper, but Wesley Witherspoon, Love Spoon, he dominates Memphis again. 90-47, 17 straight wins now. Georgia Tech, Wake Forest. Ishmael Smith in transition finds Al-Farouq Aminu underneath. That's big. They opened it at a 25-5 start. Jeff Teague to James Johnson. Wake wins at 87-69. They avenged a loss to the Jackets 3 weeks ago in Atlanta. Iowa State, Kansas. KU up 39-31. Sharon Collins, nice crossover to the top. Got it. Jayhawks up 10. More Collins. Defensively, forces the bad pass. Tyshawn Taylor leaves it for Cole Aldrich. Hawks win their 38th straight at the Fog. That's the longest current win streak in the nation on the home floor. 72-55.
Those are your people, Anderson.
Here they are again.
16th ranked Illinois. Now, this was ugly. Taylor battle, turnover. Calvin Brock, I don't think so. Trent Meacham, no. Brock misses the tip. Penn State led by 2 at the half, except it was 17-15. Under 5 minutes left, second half. Penn State down 1. Chris Babb the steal, and a rare basket, Stanley Pringle. Penn State wins 38-33. Lowest scoring D1 game since Monmouth beat Princeton in 24 years. 15th ranked UCLA likely needing this one if they want a shot at their 4th straight league title. Darren Collison kicking a Josh Shipp for 3. Shipp had 11 in the first half. UCLA up 7. Alfred Aboya with the steal. He's going coast to coast. And the jam with authority. Watch it again. Aboya, the slam down with the right hand. UCLA up 34-27 at the half. On to the second half. Washington on the comeback trail, down 4. Vinoy Overton, a little pickpocket and wide open jam at the other end. Justin Dentman sets up Quincy Pondexter, lay it off the glass, and then tied at 55. UCLA pumps it up to a 5-point lead. Collison from 3, make it 8. UCLA up 2, shot clock winding down. Drew Holiday, pump fake, drive, and lays it in from Collison. UCLA up 4, and they go on. First half, St. John's probably a good opponent for them right about now. Duke up 6. How about the Lance Thomas pass? Bob Knight, your thoughts?
What an amazing pass that was. That would be one of the top 5 passes I've seen all year long.
That was Thomas to Elliott Williams, who was making just his 2nd career start. Harris Horn, nice pass to Justin Burrell. He's going to blow the jam. Bob.
It was a great pass and just a careless move. I might not have reacted real well to that if I'd have been the coach.
But we're good on the passing end. All the passing's good anyway. Second half, Duke up 45-34. Where's Kyle Singler in the highlight? There he is. Might want to stick a hand in his face. He had 15, and Duke's starting to pull away. Lance Thomas, oh, nice move, and the slam. Duke wins. They needed that. They've now won 10 of their last 11 at MSG.
Number 14, Villanova against a cold Rutgers team. Rutgers has lost 12 of his last 13. Senior night at Nova, Dante Cunningham honored. First half, senior Dwayne Anderson misses, but fellow senior Shane Clark put back jam. Despite Clark's efforts, the seniors for Villanova shot just 5 of 17 the first half, 12 points. Sophomore time, second half, with the seniors struggling. They step up. Nova down 2, Corey Fisher. Sweet. Then Fisher for 3. He had 14, Nova now up by 5. Under 7 to go. Fisher to another sophomore, Corey Stokes. Rocking the suburbs, just like Quiet Riot did. Then Scotty Reynolds to Stokes. He had 17. Sophomore Stokes and Fisher scored 21. Combined in the second half, and Villanova beats Rutgers by 10. Charlotte, Xavier 6-0 all-time again. Charlotte, that's Charlie Coley and the Niners. Let's flash back now to Midnight Madness. This is cool. Dunking over a teammate, then over a teammate on an exercise bike. I enjoyed that one. And then DeJuan Harris from the stands, the bounce pass and dunk. Some great dunks from Charlie Coley there. Now, what would he do against Xavier? Off the Harris miss. Guess who? Like Fletch, he's taller with the afro. Great dunk there. Lamont Mack. Lamont, no points in the first 30. You big dummy. But then he woke up, lays it in, hits the jumper, Mac on fire. And Charlotte is up 56-53. Remember, they've never beaten Xavier. C.J. Anderson. Musketeers down by 1 still. Charlotte responds. Mac, daddy. The Musketeers vanquishing the 49ers. Normally good, but not on Thursday night.
All right, continuing on. Hoosiers already have a school record 18 losses this season, so any more is just prayer, the opposite of gravy, whatever that would be. Wisconsin visiting Indiana. Second half off the Trevon Hughes miss. Hughes, by the way, had his first 20-point game since November. Joe Krabenhoff able to put it back. Krabenhoff had himself quite the game. He finished with a career-high 18 points, and then Krabenhoff finds Tim Jarmusch for the 3. Badgers began the second half on an 18-4 run, and Indiana loses again. Got 2 wins all season, so good luck going into number 20, Gonzaga. The Zags allowing opponents to shoot just 37% from the field. That's the best D in D1, and here's a good example of that D. Josh Heitfeld blocks Brad Sweezy. Ira Brown, the swat on Vernon Teal. Micah Downs rejects LaRon Armstead. 10 blocks in the game for the Bulldogs. Loyola Marymount shot only 26.7% from the field in the first half. It's going to be tough to win that way, and, well, they did. Stephen Gray had a career-high 23. Zags win, earn a share of a 9th consecutive regular season league.
Washington State. Pete Carroll in attendance watching the Trojans play ball. Meanwhile, Daniel Hackett, you'll hear more on him in just a moment. What a 19-2 run for the Trojans to give them a 15-point lead.
Tough guard to match up with. Good size, can post up, and can go from outside.
Then Taylor Rochester, the bucket there. Cougars cut the lead to 4. And then Hackett out to Dwight Lewis for 3. And SC wins this one 61-51.